Hi guys. Right, so today I'm going to remind people a few things. So basically, viruses don't exist. Okay? Show me, this is what I tell people now, to show me the paperwork of the experiments that prove that they have ever isolated even one virus, whatever bullshit they call it, like SARS, this, that, the other. Show me. It doesn't exist because virus, if you know your etymology, without etymology we are lost. Okay? All is atom, etymology, virus means poison. Anything that's poisonous to the human body or just plain poisonous is a virus. That's it. And what happens when you get too many viruses, poisons in your body, i.e., toxins, they're the same thing. Your body has to remove them. And if you can't remove them by fasting once a week or by eating the right foods, you'll get the flu. And most of us are toxic. This is why when the seasons change, as the human body is designed to go into a detox, a natural detox twice a year, when we go from summer into autumn and again around springtime, the human body naturally goes into a detox program. So if you're not well or if you're toxic, okay, the body will go into a detox called the flu. And if you're extremely toxic, the flu won't kill you, but what will happen is the toxins will kill you because too many toxins are trying to leave your body all at once and your liver can't cope and you'll die of liver disease. Anyway, so that's one thing, and that puts everything to bed. It's sort of fucking hoax. If you cannot catch a flu or a cold from anyone. The experiments have already been done. It's to do with your body. If your body is sick, if your terrain is your temple. If your temple is sick and not well and full of poisons, i.e., viruses, you will get a flu. And because most of us are toxic these days, we tend to get it all at the same times when the seasons change. So there you go. Okay. I'm going to read some more lyrics from my favorite band, The Lords of the New Church. This song is called The Lord's Prayer. Steve Bators was just so amazing. He definitely wasn't bought out like the rest of them, and his lyrics were absolutely amazing. That's just another song that they're literally all like that from the Lords of the New Church. And even the previous band he was on, the Wanderers, had pretty amazing lyrics as well. In fact, well, I think it's the Lords of the New Church. One of their songs actually mentions how they were told to stop talking about conspiracies and stuff like that. Remember, that was 1982. Most of these songs came out between 1981 and 1984. And they're even more relevant today. I think I read you Holy War last time. I think that's the only one I read you. So I'm going to read you two of them tonight because they're absolutely amazing. So I'm not going to read the whole songs, the whole lyrics, because obviously it repeats itself. It's called This Is the Lord's Prayer. And so it repeats This Is the Lord's Prayer quite a lot. So I'll just give you a gist of what the song is about. There's no savior out there. There ain't no one else who cares. Don't look to me for absolution. There ain't no clandestine solution. Life is a crime of passion designed for direct action. There ain't no justice out there. This is the Lord's Prayer. Without each other, we are nowhere. The lamb's been slaughtered. War's been declared. This is the Lord's Prayer. Only the devil may care. This is the Lord's Prayer. And then he goes, what we need is strength of purpose to reverse all they taught us. If prejudice is all you learnt in school, it's up to us to break the rules. I'll recruit a ragged army before I let your hatred scar me. There ain't no justice out there. This is the Lord's Prayer. Without each other, we are nowhere. This is the Lord's Prayer. The lamb's been slaughtered, war's been declared. Only the devil may care. Nobody's gonna help you fight your fears. Better start living while you're still here. I heard God screaming through his tears. He said, I ain't coming. I ain't coming. Save yourself. There ain't no savior out there. Your stairway to heaven leads nowhere. Don't look to me for emancipation. You are your only salvation. There ain't no justice out there. This is the Lord's Prayer. Without each other, we are nowhere. And then it kind of repeats itself. So this is that one. And I'm also, I don't think I read, I think the last time I only read Holy War. So I'm going to going to put open your, I'm going to also read you Open Your Eyes, which is quite amazing. So this one goes, video games train the kids for war. Army chic in high fashion stores. Law and orders done their job. Prisons filled whilst the rich still rob. Assassination politics. Violence rules within our nation's midst. Well, ignorance is their power tool. You'll only know what they want you to know. The television cannot lie. Controlling media with smokescreen eyes. Nuclear politicians' picture show. The acting is lousy, but the blind don't know. Open your eyes, see the lies right in front of you. Open your eyes. They scare us all with threats of war, so we forget just how bad things are. You taste the fear when you're all alone. They're gonna get you when you're on your own. The silence of conspiracy slaughtered on the altar of apathy. You gotta wake up from your sleep, 'cause meek inherits earth 6 feet deep. Open your eyes, see the lies right in front of you. Open your eyes. So they were my ultimate favorite band. They were, well, I mean, Steve Bators was in the most famous punk band. He was I don't know, quite a few bands. I think he was in about 6 or 7 different bands altogether. I think the third band was his most famous at the time, which had at least a couple of albums and ran for a few years, or in the exact punk era, sort of like punk era between sort of like 77 and 79 or something, or 1980. They were called the Dead Boys. I wasn't that much into them. Then he went solo, and he had some amazing songs going solo. And then the Wanderers were absolutely beautiful as well, but they only produced 1 LP. And the Lords of the New Church had an amazing lineup. I mean, Steve Bators, of course, was the lyricist and the frontman and the singer, and he wrote some of the music as well, but he wrote mainly the lyrics. And they had Brian James from The Damned on the guitar, and I think the drummer from Sham 69 on the guitar player from the Barracudas, or vice versa. I can't remember now. Yeah, so check them out. And they weren't like noisy punk. They were like rock, but like with a melody to it. So I would definitely, if I was you, check them out. I've been checking out a lot of these bands that I used to love, and they surpass lyrics-wise everybody else, and even music-wise. I mean, music-wise, I used to love Bauhaus, of course, the Stranglers, Susie on the Benches. Their lyrics were quite up to the Lords of the New Church. I think they're the ultimate one. And the Killing Joke, I think I told you about Killing Joke last time. I'm not sure about the front singer, really. I mean, he's become how do you call it, chef of orchestra for the bloody EU. So something doesn't add up. But his lyrics were far ahead of his time, so it seems like it was privy to some information that was being fed. Well, the Lords of the New Church apparently did receive a tape full of information that they put out, well, that Steve put out in the songs, and they were warned, but he carried on anyway. So there you go. And Steve Bators, unfortunately, died 30 years ago. He will be 70 now, or almost 70. All right then, guys. So lots of love, and see you soon. Lots of love. Bye bye.